Some of these families may be illegal themselves. Is that correct?
I'm sure that's true in certain circumstances.
Okay.
Yes.
And so what is the department doing to try to deport or deal with these families that are illegal in themselves?
There are priorities for removal focused on public safety, national security, and border security.
All right, to the Border Patrol agent who says that's the problem right there. No threat of deportation, no end to this crisis. Sean Moran is the Vice President of the National Border Patrol Council. Sean, welcome to the program. As I understand it...
Thank you for having me on.
A youngster comes across the border. They're met by a relative or parent to take hold of that child, but you are not allowed to ask that parent or relative questions about their immigration status. Is that accurate?
That is accurate. Once they're processed and released through HHS, Health and Human Services, to a family member, we can take no enforcement action against the relative.
Who told you that? Who told you not to ask that question?
It's a long-standing practice within DHS and the Border Patrol.
What would happen, not to you, but what would happen to the flow of youngsters coming across the border if that question were asked to the people receiving them? If they were asked, what's your immigration status? What would happen?
Well, first, I think you'd have relatives stop coming to pick up these children. And then eventually, I think you would see it trickle down, and you would see the flow of illegal children coming across the border stop. You need to have consequences, or else our laws are meaningless.
It sounds as if the flow is encouraged, deliberately encouraged.
Well, it is. The word is out in Central America. Most of the people that we've interviewed, the detainees, say that the state-run television and radio down there is advertising that no enforcement action is being taken against people and that you'll be released into American society.
There are reports that people like you are changing diapers, feeding babies. Do you have the resources required to take care of these youngsters?
You know, U.S. Border Patrol agents, we have a long history of doing what we have to do to get the job done. And we are parents ourselves. We have kids. We are not without compassion. We may be painted as jackbooted thugs by some special interest groups, but we're humans. And when we see children crossing a very dangerous border, there is a lot of compassion. And if we need to change diapers, that's what we need to do. Our position has been, you know, we need to be out on the border enforcing the law and making sure that we try to keep people that aren't supposed to be here out of the country.
What would you like to see done right now?
Well, I think you need to close the loophole. As I said earlier, you can't have laws that have no consequences, or else it'll encourage further breaking of that law. And illegal immigration in the Rio Grande Valley right now is out of control because we have no consequences. The end goal is for people to get to America, and we're just facilitating that.
There are some documents that reveal the administration requested escort services back in January of this year. In other words, the administration was aware that a large number of youngsters was coming. Were you aware of that?
We were. We've known about this for over a year now, probably closer to 18 months. Our agents in the Rio Grande Valley started reporting increased traffic in their sector, and then it was also reported that there was more what we call OTMs other than Mexicans and a lot of unaccompanied juveniles. So our agents have let us know, and we've tried to sound the alarm, so to speak, for several months, and it was only recently that everybody started to really take notice.
Sean Moran, thanks very much indeed for joining us, sir. Good luck.
Thank you.